Hello and welcome back to StoneBlock 4. Today we're going to go print some books because you can't get soulbound from the enchantment table. Look at this. Not tradable and not treasure. But you can make it through the world engine. Of course, the world engine. Everything goes through the world engine, doesn't it? So you can make it through Ars Nouveau with this stuff. You can print the books, which we're going to do today. And you can take it off in gear if you've managed to find something of it on it. But of course, it says not treasure. So good luck on that. So we're going to get like a crap ton of soulbound books and put it on our gear. Because in the previous episode, when we were fighting the mighty ender chicken, we risked losing all our stuff because chicken just wouldn't stop stomping on our graves. So yeah, let's get that done, shall we? Now, of course, soulbound isn't the only way to keep your inventory, you know. You can just... game rule, keep inventory, just change that. You want to do that. There's the charm of keeping that you can get from the Twilight Forest, but you have to grind for it. So if you want to do that, then, you can do that if you want to. There's the totems, just not die. That's also an option, right? So you can just put a crap ton of totem of diamonds on you, but they don't stack, in your inventory. But the charm keepings do, though. But of course, you still have to take that death, in order for it to activate. So okay, so you might as well just put soulbound on it, and maybe when you do eat it and get your face ripped off, you still keep your items, and then you just do slash back, or you teleport there quickly. And you still have all your items. So, yeah, let's get that done. Or maybe, just have soulbound and keep the totems in your inventory and not die. So, yeah, that's also an option there. So, let's get started with that. First things first, we're going to need a butt ton of XP. And we got that solved, We really got that solved because we have what is that thing called? Hang on. Let's go over here and look at our charms here. Ancient Knowledge, number 4. That's right. So... look at Ancient Knowledge here. That's the enchantment from Apotheosis. And if you look at that particular enchantment, if I can freaking find it in here. No, it's not enchantment, it's a potion, that's it. It adds plus 1600% of XP gained. So not only that, you can put down a charm, make it unbreakable, and have it on all the time. So that's what I have right here. And not only that, you can also make rings. If you can't access your ancient knowledge and stuff, then you can make a ring from iron spells and spellbooks of it, and then you can gain XP that way. I believe it was lapis. Yeah, it was a lapis ring. And do they have that on the list pre-made? No, it doesn't. Okay. I probably have it in my backpack. There we go. There's a lapis ring right there. So that is XP gain right there. Of course, I just slap some apotheosis stuff on it, so it's not default. But it's lapis rings are XP games. So, if you want to add extra ring slots, go right ahead. It's your game. Play how you want to play, So, besides that, there's also an enchantment, which is Knowledge of the Ancients or Ages, something like that. Right, Knowledge of the Ages. So, if you manage to get this one, then you can put it on your sword, and all the loot that's dropped from a mob gets converted into XP. So that's how you can get some XP. Or, you can grind for it. Make a mob room, just hack away at it, and you get XP. Or maybe, since we're going into Create, and you're into Create, which a lot of people are not, you can make an XP farm, an automated one with silverfish and stuff. And then you can get all these XP nuggets of experience and stuff. And then you can do it that way. But, of course... if you're into the Ars Nouveau stuff, I can show you a working example here. You can make a Drake farm. Look at that. Look at all these Drake here. Just dancing around the mobs and everything like that. And of course, since they're simulating that mob death, you can get these XP stuff. Experience. They occasionally give you experience gems, which you can just take. And, you just eat it. Like that. You can get a bit of XP. Of course, that's passive generation right there. You're not going to get loads of it. But, just set it up early. Just, set it, forget it. And, basically, after a while, you get like a ton of XP there. So cool. All right. Let's turn off the night vision there. Does that look better? I guess so. Okay. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna check out the XP stuff, the printing books, and we need a specific add-on mob for create in order to do this. So that means it is the create enchantment industry, right there, and we're going to need the printer. We're gonna put that on the list. We are going to need an experience hatch, which we already have over here. We're going to convert the fluid hatch with a block of XP into an experience hatch. Now, this hatch is important because we're going to put all the XP on us, and then we're going to put the XP in it. So then the printer can get the XP, and then we can print even more books. So, hooray! So, is there like an automated way to do this? I suppose, but then you're going to need like some kind of other external source of XP instead of putting it on you. So, yeah. I mean, there are like a whole bunch of XP options that you can use, including putting bottles into the item drain for create and putting it in a tank or something. And let's see. Bottles. There's the good old bottle enchanting. You press U on it, and you go to the create options. Right down here or something. It should have something like that, right? There it is. Yeah. You can put that in an item drain, and then it gets you cognitive. What the heck liquid is this? Okay. All right. I'm sure there are other ways of getting XP into crate. So yeah. But the easiest way is to get the experience hatch, put all the XP on you, and then just right click the hatch and print your books. It's a manual thing. You gotta like switch out the books on a printer anyway, so you might as well just go and do that. So yeah, let's get that done. Let's check the crate chests. I've been putting all the crate stuff inside separate chests. Let's see. We're going to need an item drain right here, maybe. I'm not quite sure. We're also going to need that little thingamajiggy. This is all the stuff that I get from the crate vault, so it doesn't give us everything, So we're going to have to make the printer ourselves or something. So yeah, let's get that done. Let me get a crafting table here. Can't do that. I'm going to put it like right next to the damn thing. And does that access everything? It doesn't really access everything, does it? Okay, let me get all of this out of here. And I'll move it in here. There we go. Take this thing. I just put it all into the A2 network anyways, like whatever. It's probably easier that way. Alright, printer. Let's see how you make this thing. We're gonna need the spout here. There we go. Then put this away. Come on. To put in the chest. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna need block of iron and brass plate. Okay. Now, do we have any brass in here? Okay, let me get some brass, and then I'll convert that into plates. And of course, you can just stamp it with a hammer, or whatever that thing is called in crate, or you can just use the foundry. You should already have a foundry, right? Put that in there. And then we're gonna turn this thing on. And oh, there's already molten obsidian here. Get rid of that, jeez. Right, put that in there. Plate in there, and there we go. Got a whole bunch of brass plates here. Then we're gonna need a block of iron. Okay, printer. Alright, there we go. We got a printer. Now next, we're gonna need a fluid hatch. So do we have any fluid hatches in here? I don't see one, so let's go ahead and make one. Alright, we got the item drain. Gonna need a copper. Okay, we got a fluid hatch right there. Now, here comes the tricky part. We need a block of XP, and we have, like, none of this. We have none of this, so that means we're gonna make some crushing wheels. Hooray! Crushing wheels. Do we have any crushing wheels in here? Of course not. It never has anything I want in here. Okay, let's go ahead and make it, because we need to go through this in order to do that. And let's see, mechanical crafters. Do we have mechanical crafters? We have 26 rotational speed controllers, but none of the mechanical crafters in here. Unbelievable. So, alright, brass casings. And let me get the rest of this brass here. Let's do that. Then we're gonna need some logs. Okay, logs. Not gonna use the good old acacia logs here. Regular logs. Get some stuff here. Where's the one? Construction one. Looking for the one. Okay, here it is. Okay, and then we're gonna need an axe. There we go. And brass it up. Alright, cool. Alright, now that we've got the brass, mechanical crafter, that is crafting table and electron tubes. Okay, how many electron tubes do we have? Okay, we have 12. And how many mechanical crafters do we need? 21. What? Is it really 21? 6, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 8. Okay, alright, fine. 21 it is. Okay, give me the rest of this. And I'm gonna need some iron plates. Okay, do that. Okay, 22, whatever. Okay, put that in here. I'll save this one. Okay, mechanical crafters. We're gonna need a crap ton of crafting tables. Okay, mechanical crafters. Oh, it makes 3. Oh, okay. Alright, even better. Okay, there we go. Save all these materials. Alright, put that in here. Alright, cool. We got 21 mechanical crafters. Now, we're going to need some rotational power, so I'm going to put that over here because that's where I have that set up. Temporarily, of course. Let me do it through like that. Okay. Is that sheep or a goat? That goat's causing trouble, I swear. There we go. Mechanical crafters. Get my wrench here. And I'm going to wrench it like that, like that, like that. Got to point the arrows in a certain direction. That one goes over there. Okay, that one goes all the way down here. Okay, cool. Let me get some cogs. Okay, cogs. Where's the cogs? Here's the large ones. Here's the small ones. Okay, let me get some shafts out here. Okay, and now to make the crushing wheels, that is a crap ton of andesite alloys, planks, and some kind of stone. Okay, it's like alloys. Some planks. And some stone. Alright, large cartwheel. I'll do this, and then we're gonna do this. Alright, cool. We're not really concerned about the stress because it's running off an electric motor. You see, like, right there. Alright, let's see. Planks goes like that. And then the stone goes like that. And everything else is andesite alloy. There we go. And watch it work. Then it pops out. There we go. We got 2. You don't have to do it again. Alright, so since the rotational power is all over here, now we gotta set up the crushing wheel here. And let's see, we gotta get some stuff out here. And do it in such a way where it's in rushing form. So let's see, we'll get some gearboxes, some chain drives and everything like that. So let me get this and that stuff here. We already got the shaft, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so first things first, we gotta, like, set up the crushing wheels where we want it to. Maybe like that, and then like that, maybe? I'll put that on there, and then put that on there. Okay, cool. That kind of works. It could be a little bit lower, though, so I'm gonna put that a little bit lower. Put that down here, there we go. You can also, like, lay it flat on the ground if you want to do that, but it's like, whatever. It'll work regardless. Alright, there we go. Now, we need to provide rotational power to this, so let's work that out. Do this. And yes, we are staying on the crushing wheels. That's a very good idea. Yes, dude. No, don't put it on there. Give me that. Alright, hang on. Can I use a chain drive for this? Because, I can rotate it like that, right? Let me see. No, I cannot. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that. I can do this. Okay, gearbox it up. It is. Do that. Okay, we got that. Just rotating in the correct, direction. Let's put a shaft over here. And then we'll put another gearbox over here because we want... Okay. We have to worry about the stress. 9? No? 30, fine. Here, put it back to over here. Jeez, I put so much stuff on here. Okay, let me see. Let me get the goggles. Where are the goggles out here? I have no idea where I put my goggles. Oh, there they are. Alright, let me see what's going on. Apparently, you can't put a ton of stress on this thing. Interesting. Alright, I guess I could put, like, another motor on it or whatever. Okay. Okay, get another one of these. And let's see, how the heck are we gonna do this? Oh, I can probably put that, like, right there. Yeah. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, rotate that. Yeah? Does that work? No? Okay, how about I just get rid of this? Or maybe just spinning the wrong way, I don't know. Hold on. Let me test this out. Let's do this. And then give me this. Okay, and then do this. Okay. Alright, how much stress is this? 256? Speed and everything. I mean, it is spinning, so... I don't suppose adding more motors would work. Just need to go ahead and separate it. Okay, no. Adding more motors does not work. Alright, let me see. I guess I can get rid of this because I don't need it anymore. Put it back if I need it. There you go. That's what you get for putting everything onto one rotation. Alright. Let's try it again. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Very nice. Get my motors back, jeez. Alright, now that we've got the crushing wheel, we're gonna get some raw ores if we have any. Ores. Okay, here we go. Got some deep slate gold ores. Gonna throw it in there, and hopefully we get some XP nuggets. Ah, look at that. Okay, here, throw the whole lot in there. Alright, there we go. Nice, look at that. All the golden nuggets. Here you go. Put that in there. And put that in there. And we got 50 nuggets of XP, and then we're going to convert that into a block. Nice. Alright, there we go. Can I combine this with this? Or does it have to be... Okay. Alright, give me that. And give me that. Alright, over here, we're gonna set up some conveyor belts, I guess. Let's see, I can probably put that over here. Maybe piggyback off of this one. I don't think I'm using this one anymore. I'm using this for creating some obsidian or whatever. Alright, let me see. Printer. We're probably gonna need a tank of some kind. So let me see. I don't think I need a tank though. I can just attach it like right on there and it should be okay. I mean, this thing can only hold so much anyway, so it's like whatever. Alright, give me that. Now put it like right on top of this thing maybe. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need like a depot or something, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, a chute. And I'm gonna need a hatch of some kind. Funnel, that's it. Let me get this funnel. And then, I don't know where the depot is to do it. Am I out of depots? Depots. Alright, here. We have a depot here. Okay, give me that. Okay, put that there. I suppose I don't really need a depot, right? And just like put it in a funnel inside a chest or something like that. But then again, all this stuff is probably like some kind of manual thing or whatever. Let me get a chute because I'll be putting like a stack of books in there. Okay, beat that. Put that like right there. Okay, chest. That over there. Books go over here. And we're gonna get a printer. Put it right on top of that thing. Hopefully that is the correct height. We're gonna see about that. So this holds four buckets of XP. I'm wondering if I get a tank. Do I have any tanks? Maybe I can like enlarge it or something. Let's see, fluid tank, okay. Oh, okay, screw that. Whatever. All right, we get the fluid hatch, and then we are going to put that right there. We're going to take our block of XP, we're going to right-click it, and there we go. We got the experience hatch, and if we right-click it, it puts all the XP right inside there. Look at that. We got 4 buckets of experience right inside there. Yeah, it's glowing inside. All right, cool. Now, we're going to need our first soulbound book. So that means we're probably not going to make it because screw that. We are going to look up soulbound book, and we're going to see who sells it. Oh, okay. No one sells it. Great. Okay, looks like we got to make it. Okay, fine. Fine. Go back. I thought someone sold it, but okay. Probably not the case. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how we can make this thing. We're going to need a book, Empower Palace Crystal Block, a player module. Okay, let's put that on the list. Put it all on the list. Okay, source. Let's see. Deep shelf upgrade, 64 engine, 2 source stone upgrades. Okay, we already got that, so cool. Alright, let's make a recipe for the player module. That's from modular routers there. Okay, give me that. Okay, Wither Skelly Skulls, we already have. Okay, cool. Soul Vials. Oh boy, okay. Now, how the heck do you make this stuff? Solarium Nuggets, Alloy Smelting, Soul Sand. Okay, give me that. Okay, and then the Fused Quartz. Okay, can you just give me the regular quartz? Just give me the OG one. Give me the base quartz. Can you stop giving me the colored ones, please? Just freaking... Right, fused quartz. Which one are the base? Okay, here it is. Cyan fused. Don't give me the colors, please. Okay, here we go. Fuse quartz. All right, cool. Get this thing. That over here. And let's see, Empower Palace. That's just lapis stuff, right? Okay, that's just okay. It's not. Prismarine, cyan dye. Okay. All right. We're going to need another alloy smelter, maybe. I'm not sure if I ever set that up. So let me go upstairs. No, I have not. Okay. Okay, alloy smelter. Let's see, alloy smelter. I just only need one, so I'm just gonna make it. Let's see, alloy smelter. Okay, here we go. And let's see what I need here. It's infinity. Okay, iron gears. And then the furnace. Alright, there we go. Alloy smelter. And then we're going to need a capacitor. See, the good ones that we got from a reward or something. See, burning energy generation mod. Okay. Okay, let me use that one. Okay, pattern provider. I'll put it like that. Okay, capacitor. And we're going to power it up. Yeah, I forgot to put a cable on this thing. It's not like I'm using it. No recipes in it. But there are now. Alright, what is this? The fused quartz. So that one goes into there. And the solarium. That is also goes in there, I think. Let me see. Solarium. Okay, let me see. Okay, that's just gold and soul sand. Okay, that goes in there too. Okay, there we go. Alright, great. Powering up. Click alloys because it's just for alloys. Alright, anything else? Let's see. Player module. That stuff. Can you put that in there? Alright, cool. Now, is there anything else I need to worry about? Okay, I think I need to. Alright, let's deal with the Empowered Palace Crystal Block. So that's going to take some Prismarine. Get some of that stuff out of here. Cyan dye. Let's see, how the heck do you make this thing? Alright, some of that. Okay, 50. And then we're going to need something else here. Green shards, okay. Palace Crystal Blocks. And that is just a block of lapis. Okay, yeah, plenty of lapis. No worries about that. Alright, let's see. Where did I put that thing? Did I leave it upstairs? Okay, it's over here. Oh, but I need to reconstruct this. Eesh. Alright. Over here. Then do it. Alright, cool. You may notice that I am on the potato shaders. Hooray! And it still looks sluggish. This is what we get for placing everything into a small confined area. Alright, power stuff. Okay. Cyan dye, get me some of this stuff. Do that. Ah, this takes a while, eh? Okay, let me see. Going here and then going there. What we're trying to make again? Dang it. Right, give me that. And this one is right, the world engine thing. We're trying to get like One soulbound book, and that's it. Okay, I think that's all we need. Just one stuff. Alright. Soulbound books, put down the list. And one of each of everything, okay? Let's get a soul vial. And we'll get a book. And we'll get a player module. There we go. That's taking forever, isn't it? Okay. Okay, what's wrong with you? Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. And now, can you make my soul vial, please? Alright. Alright, and then we can put that through the world engine, and then we should get it. And, where the heck is that? Okay. Right there. So, vial, the book, the block, and the player module. And we should get that back. And let me cancel that. It's just like... okay. And soulbound. We get that in our AE2 system. Probably gonna take forever. Jeez, come on. We need some kind of system monitoring for the world engine. Jeez. Hold on, let me get that. Let me get down there. I don't even bother with that. Okay, what the heck's wrong with you? Is it, oh, it's not called that, is it? Okay. Sheesh. Alright, now that we got our soulbound book, we can go ahead and attempt printing this stuff. So, let's go back to our setup here. And then we're gonna place the soulbound book right on the side there. There we go. And then let's see how much XP it costs. 9 millibuckets. Alright, cool. Let me press U on the printer and see what kind of XP you can get. What is this? Written books, okay. How about these? Okay, here's your... Here are your options. So we have the mob grind utilities, cognition, sophisticated core, industrial foregoing, just started things, mob grind utilities, cognition, and of course its own XP, you know. So its own XP should cost way, way less. Good, right? Where's the lower cost there? We're not seeing the lower cost there. It's not like going to that particular option. I don't know. Because that one is obviously lower. Yeah, it's not cycling to a lower option. Interesting. Alright, well, apparently cognition fluids is considered XP, so okay, alright. And so is essence. So, alright, let's get a stack of books. And we're gonna go and print some soulbound books. There we go. Nice. Look at that. Then it's just gonna hold like right there. So let me get a funnel. And then we're going to get the chest. Let's see if this works. Do this. Okay. Now I'm wondering, can this work like that? I don't think it works like that. Here, give me that. Okay. I don't think it works like that either, but okay. Let me see. Let me see. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, alright. Alright, hold on. It needs to be on a conveyor belt for that to work. Alright, let me see. Hey, can you stop printing, please? Just stop it. Let's see. That one goes into there. The funnel needs to be, like, right there. Okay, let me see. Oh, right. You can do that. Alright, do that. The chest here. And then, the chest needs to be on top of here. Give me that. And I'm gonna put that right there. And I'm not even sure if this will work. Okay, that works. Alright, cool. Here we go. We got a whole bunch of soulbound books. Nice. And we did it for free. Just like when you were a kid and you go to a library and you get that book. Is that, oh, I don't want to like borrow it again, even though that it's free. You can just take it to the copy machine next in the same library, and then you print out your pages for free to you. Nice. Look at all the soulbound books. Okay, let me get all these soulbound books. Get a couple of these, and then we're gonna go to our anvil. I'm gonna put soulbound on our equipment and see which one even applies. So let's see. Oh boy, look at all the crap on us. Alright, cool. Alright, first things first, let's get the armor out of here. That there. Okay, we got soulbound here. Soulbound on that thing. Soulbound on that. And let's see, soulbound on the boots. Alright, cool. We got soulbound on our armor, which is a good thing. Okay, now the sword. And the pickaxe. Okay. And then our bow. And let's see, everything else? I guess the backpack, right? Because that's our loot right there. We don't want to lose our loot. There we go. Nice. And we got soulbound on those things too. Alright. I keep losing the time bag. Where is it? Okay, here it is. I guess I can put it away in the heat of battle, so it's not really that much of an issue. What else do I need to have out during a battle? I guess really nothing much. I guess the curios? Let me see if I can do the curio stuff. Oh yeah, look at all these bugs. Okay, cool. Alright. Night vision goggles? Sure. Why the heck not? You do that? Oh yeah, you can soulbound it. No problem. Down there. Action pad? I don't really care about the action pad, really. But okay, sure. Why the heck not? We'll soulbound the action pad. Right there. And you may be thinking, it's like, oh, you're gonna do like all of that? Soulbound books? Sure. Well, why the heck not? You can do it. And of course, there's probably like an easier way to do that. And having, instead of just like going through all your equipment and putting soulbound in it, I mean, you can just game rule it up and just do it that way. But, you know, it feels less cheesy that way. This way. You just like put soulbound and everything. So, alright, let's see what I need. A scarf of invisibility, sure. Soulbound on that thing. Okay, and my tools backpack. I have to soulbound that one. That right back. Engineer's goggles. I don't really care about the engineer's goggles. With a bracelet, sure. I mean, I can get this back easily anyway, so it's like not a big deal. I'd rather not lose it. Right, rage glove. Very important one. Soulbound it up. There you go. Ooh, don't drop it. Okay, cool. Okay, the power glove. Gotta love the power glove. That right there. Alright, the creative flight ring, also a very important one. Okay, and then all of these other rings here, and let me get all these other rings out of here. Okay. That. That. Alright, there we go. Oh, I need some more soulbound books. And that's absolutely not a problem. Look at all this. Okay. The Ring of Recovery. The Fireward Ring. Alright, cool. And I guess that's all the rings there. Alright, let's see, what else? The belt? Sure, we'll do the belt. Gives us extra charm slots. Even though that doesn't really matter, you know? It's just there. It's a belt. We gotta keep our pants up, you know? Okay, let's get all of this stuff out of here. Okay, the charms. I'm guessing you can do the charms, right? No? Really? You can't do the charms? I kind of need that, you know? Oh, don't do that. Here, give me that. Okay, soulbound this, and then soulbound that. Well, there goes that anvil. Okay, put that there. Put that there. I need more anvils. Alright, let me see. Can you just not do the charms? Really? Okay. Can you do the charms now? Aha. Aha. You can't stop me. Okay, go back to here, go over here. And then is this, yep, that's soulbound, alright. That over there. That over there. Okay, that. That over here. Okay. These here. Put this here and put that there. Alright, now, what else needs soulbound? Alright, we'll do the chronon stuff because that's you know, that's really important. It's like I don't know why they let you lose something like this. Is this like repeatable or something like that? Where you can just get it back and stuff? It seems important to the like the lore of the pack. Alright, there we go. Nice. Okay, put these back on there. Magnets, here, put that over here. And that thing, the stick. Oh boy, put +2 health, really? Is there like a better stick than this? I really don't need that on anymore, so... it's only +2 health after all, so whatever. Alright, our spell book. Oh yeah, gonna need some more books. Absolutely not an issue. All these, there we go. Okay, do that. Yeah. Soulbound. Okay. And then, okay, I guess the stick too, right? It's +2 health. Which really doesn't matter. Yeah, just... We're gonna soulbound a stick. Here you go. And we're gonna put that in here. There you go. And then the spell book. That right back in there. And there we go. Look at that. We have soulbound this. We have soulbound that. Soulbound this. Of course, we have to go creative in order to do that. Which, even though that you can do it in creative, it's like, well, why can't you do it in the survival? It's like, it doesn't make any sense, so. Okay. Soulbound that. Soulbound this thing. And soulbound this thing. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's do this. Let's do the goggles. There you go. And then we'll put it back in the bag here. Superstitious hat. We'll do that one too. Alright, cool. So put it right back on us. There we go. Alright, anything else that requires... Oh, yeah, very important. The terminal. Very important. I don't think you can do that legit. Oh, you can. Aha. Nice. Alright, we soulbound our wireless terminal. Let's put that right there. Alright, great. I think that's it, right? Like, everything else is like, we don't really care to lose, you know? Okay, alright, fine. The time bag. There you go. We got the time bag. That right there. Alright, cool. Very nice. we printed some books, you know, and oh, I was in creative mode there. Oh, maybe you can't do it at wireless terminal. Okay, let me test that. Universal terminal. Okay, here, let me test that. Oh yeah, you can do it legit. No problem. Here, just jeez. Okay, fine. All right, so there we go. We made a enchantment book printer. So now you can only make the soulbound book once, and then you can use a contraption like this in order to print even more of your soulbound books without having to sacrifice all your other resources in order to make even more. So cool. So yeah, create enchantment industry, printing enchantment books since 1956. So cool. I'll put that there, and put that there. All right, so very nice, very nice. And you know what? I'm just gonna get another stack of books. Give me some of that, and put that right back in there. All right, very nice. So not only that, you can print soulbound books. You can print like any other enchantment books as long as you can satisfy the conditions here. Because if you have like, let's say, a very high enchantment book, it might not be able to do it. You know. So let me see. Let me go in here. And let's say you do like a very high protection or something like that. Like let's do like Prot 7 or something. And you go over here and then just go ahead and do it. And let's see. Oh yeah, I don't have my goggles on. Okay, and then you mouse over it. It's gonna take like 1303 millibuckets in order to print a protection 7 book. So if you go over like 4,000 millibuckets, it's probably not going to do it, you know. But hey, protection 7, just put it back into your library and get even more points that way. So cool. All right, let me put the soulbound book back there. There we go. Now just pop up the XP by right-clicking the experience hatch, and we print soulbound books all day long. Look at that. Put that all back in there. All right, cool, nice. Alright, so another way of like keeping your inventory is the Twilight Forest Charm of the Keeping, which I have several over here. So here you go, here's the Charm of Keepings. And you get this from the maze slime. You know those maze slimes that you find in the Fortron slime maze? You can grab one of those guys, you know, just be at the spawner. And when you're capturing enchantment, try to get an egg. Then once you do that, come back here, put it in a spawner, and you get like maze slimes. And then you can go ham on it, grind out some Charm of Keepings. And you get like Charm of Keeping 1s here. And then you can combine that into a Charm of Keeping 2. Like so. And then you can keep going up until you get Charm of Keeping 3, which is the best one, you know. It allows you to keep all your stuff. Should, anyway. Haven't tried it yet, but, you know, it's a thing. And they're stackable. They're stackable. Unlike the Totems and Dyings that I have here, which are not unstackable, by the way. So, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, you can have, like, your bag restock your totems and dyings inside your inventory, but it might not be fast enough. So that's the only problem there. So, whatever. Alright, so there we go. We made a enchantment book printer. Very useful. Very useful mod there. Mod add-on. And we can get enchantment books all day long. So cool. So we don't have to worry about losing our stuff. Well, soulbound stuff on us. Alright, so this has been another episode of StoneBlock 4. I'm FoamBlock, and I'll see you next time.